Hi everyone, what is up? My name is Haley. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You did not know? No, you do. Hey you guys, what's up? So in today's video, y'all, I'm doing a this versus that, meaning I'm going to be showing you popular designer bags and I'm going to be giving you an alternative. Some are based on price, some are based on functionality, some are based on personal preference. The reason I'm making this video is because I personally like watching videos like this. It introduces me sometimes to new bags, new brands, and it also points out things that I maybe didn't notice about the bag, especially bags that I am thinking about purchasing, and it gives me someone else's perspective. And so yeah, I hope this video does that for you. You can let me know if there's anything that you would add to this list or any alternatives that you have seen that are very good deals. And so yeah, with all that being said, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and let's get right into the video. And so the first bag is going to be the Furla Opportunity tote versus the Christian Dior book tote. We could maybe put a little asterisk or in parentheses, or any luxury designer shopper bag. I feel like when it comes to tote bags, some people are not going to like what I have to say, but they aren't really worth the price point that they usually are at. Some people will say, well, I'm paying for the space. For me, I'm paying for the intricate details. And with a tote bag, it's usually not that intricate, not that detailed. And so with the Furla Opportunity tote, I feel like you are getting luxury, maybe not like designer luxury, but you are still getting luxury at a fraction of the price, and you're not really skimping out on quality. And when you're comparing it to the Christian Dior book tote, I tried both of them out, and the difference between the two is very, very minimal. I know some people will say, oh no, you can tell 1000%. You should be able to when the bag is 10 times more expensive than the other. You should be able to tell a difference from the Christian Dior book tote. But I do not notice a 10 times different quality difference or a quality price increase, if that makes sense. The next bag is going to be the YSL Collage bag versus the Pochette Metis. I personally think the YSL Collage bag is a better purchase than the Pochette Metis from Louis Vuitton and Empreinte Leather. Let me explain myself first. The YSL Collage bag, in my opinion, can be more multifunctional than the Pochette Metis. So the hardware, the strap, the leather, the logo, the emblem, everything on the YSL Collage looks a little bit more elegant and elevated than the Pochette Metis. When I'm thinking of bags that I would want to take out on, let's say, a date, I would more so lean towards the YSL Collage as a top handle bag instead of the Pochette Metis and Empreinte Leather as a top handle bag. There's just something that I don't know what it is about the Pochette Metis that makes it very casual. I believe they're sitting at around the same price. One might be a little bit more than the other, but it just makes more sense to me because you will have more use, or you will get more use, in my opinion, out of the YSL Collage bag. You could be like, I don't want to wear the bag out on a date. I just want to wear it for my errands. Then go for the Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis. So the next bag, you guys, is going to be the Louis Vuitton Chapeau Souple MM versus any luxury designer circle bag out there. Now, this is a personal preference and bias point because I don't like circle bags, but if I were to get a circle bag, I would want it to be casual. I don't like wearing circle bags out at night. I don't like them, you know, as evening bags. I don't like them as dressing up bags. It's just not the type of person I am. I like rectangles, I like squares, I even like little pouches maybe with not so harsh edges, but I don't like circles. I feel like how Louis Vuitton made the Chapeau Souple MM, they made it very, how do you say, core to what they are as a brand. It doesn't look too far off compared to some of the circle bags that I see from other brands. I'm like, what were they thinking? It doesn't match to the theme of the brand, or it's just like missing a piece or an element. The next bag, you guys, is going to be the APC Grace Mini instead of the Gucci Horsebit. Now, y'all, there's a Gucci Horsebit that I saw someone wearing the other day, and beautiful, flawless. Love this bag, think it's very classy. I would buy this bag in a heartbeat, but the price, whoo. And so for me, a more affordable alternative, in my opinion, is the APC Grace mini bag. The next bag, you guys, is going to be the Ralph Lauren bucket bag. I don't know which bucket bag it is, you guys. I think there's like 3. that they offer. I'll put the one on the screen that I'm talking about instead of the Bottega Veneta Cassette, I think is what the bag is called. It's the bucket bag from Bottega Veneta. I know that Bottega Veneta has amazing quality, you guys. I know that their bags are beautiful. I know that their leather is beautiful, but unless you have a lot of money, I would not get this bag. I would get a more affordable option. I've had Ralph Lauren bags in the past that have lasted me years, never had an issue with them, and it is seriously a fraction. Like, I'm trying to think of how much the Ralph Lauren bag costs. A fraction of the price of the Bottega Veneta bag. I have not seen this bag that often on people in public. I've only seen it on social media influencers, and that should tell you something. For me, when I see a bag only being worn by social media influencers and I don't see it out in the real world, that is a red flag for me. I'm always like, what's wrong with the bag that nobody actually wears it outside? And so I see a lot of people wearing Ralph Lauren bucket bags, and it's because they're decent quality for the price. You have a lot of space, you have really nice leather, the straps are very comfortable, and so I just think it's a better purchase. The next bag is going to be get the Prada Cahier bag versus or instead of the Dauphine from Louis Vuitton. And you're probably thinking, what? You have the Dauphine. And it is true, but I'm talking about the leather version from Louis Vuitton. Now, nothing will ever beat my baby, the mini Dauphine in monogram canvas and reverse monogram canvas, whatever type of version I have of this bag. Nothing will ever, dethrone or kick the queen off of the throne. But the leather version of this bag for me is a little underwhelming. Some people will say they like that. They like the simplicity. They like the subtleness. They like the understatedness of this bag. But for me, it's too understated. I think it's very interesting too that these bags are, I think, the same exact price. I think they are $4,100 each, which I don't remember my Dauphine. Granted, I got the canvas version, so it was a little bit more affordable, but I don't remember getting it like it being that expensive. The leather version either. I'm like, when did these prices, where did they come from? And so for me, it's just an edgier bag, but this also has to be what type of person you are. If you are not an edgy person, you're not gonna like the product here. But if you have the Dauphine in leather on your wish list or you're going to try it out, take a little, detour, a little pit stop at Prada just to see the Prada Cahier bag, just to touch it, just to feel it, because the leather's amazing, the structure's amazing, the quality of the bag is amazing, and just at least try it out because you might fall in love with it. So the next bag is going to be get the Louis Vuitton Felice or the Prada Re-Edition 2000, 1922, 1975. I don't know what the number is, you guys. I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see, instead of the Pochette accessoire. Now this is a roast because I personally don't like the Pochette accessoire, but I also don't like bags that are being forced to be bags, or people are trying to like force them to be bags when they're not really bags. It's like, stop trying to make fetch happen. Another example of this is with my toiletry pouch from Louis Vuitton. I would never personally make this into a crossbody bag. If that's your prerogative, you want to do that, good for you. I personally don't like the way that it looks. It looks like an iPad hanging on strings attached to your hip. With the Pochette accessories, accessoire, however you say this, you guys, it just looks so forced, and especially at this price point. I thought it was cute at a couple $100, but I believe now it's over $1,000. There is no way, heaven or high water, that I would buy that for $1,000 when you can get so many nicer things, so much more from other brands. You could get much more from Louis Vuitton as well. You could actually get a wallet, you could get a perfume, you could get a cute little bracelet, you could get a necklace, you could get, heck, even a shirt, in some instances, some shoes in some instances, instead of this thing. Which maybe you want that, but there are just bags that you can get from Louis Vuitton, other brands. You save up a little bit more money, get an actual bag. And so for me, the Felice is marketed as an actual bag. You have to like how the Felice looks, but for me, it has a crossbody strap. You can mess with it a little to make the crossbody strap a little bit shorter, so you have a shoulder bag as well. It has inserts, and it has the bag aesthetic. With the Prada Re-Edition, you are getting a trendy bag, which some people don't like that, but it's made to be a bag. And so you can fit a lot more in there compared to the Pochette accessoire. It looks, in my opinion, nicer. You can have different colors, better colors, and I just, for the price point, I would 1000% pick any of those two options over the Pochette accessoire. But that's just my, advice. You don't have to take it. You don't have to listen to it. Do what you want. Spend your money how you want. Don't listen to me. And so yeah, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed these alternatives. If not, then can't help you there, girl. Have a wonderful day and bye.